Alertwolf here to bring you a Ash versus the Evil Dead review. This time, I'm doing it on episode 7, Fire in the Hole. Now, this episode is a little bit different. Well, not different. This episode, I'm going to say, was interesting in that we got to learn how much of an X factor Ruby is, you know. But before I get into this review, I'm just going to say this. I plan on doing something a little more with the Ash versus Evil Dead reviews. I'm a buddy of mine, a partner of mine from another project that I do, and I don't like to cross-pollinate too much because my anime and film review stuff is one side, and my entertainment stuff that I do, like my podcast and radio show, is something completely different. It has a completely different vibe and context to what I do here. So I do keep them separate, but every once in a while we do cross-mingle. And I may be putting out a weekly discussion after my initial review. So look forward to that. I think we may do one this week or possibly next week. So what I'm going to do is, for now, I'm going to give you the right out of the box review on the episode, and then afterwards the discussion will come maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, possibly, whenever I can get it up later in the week, so that you guys have a more in-depth view on the world of Evil Dead from two fans. But that being said, I'm working on it, trying to work out the kinks and the timing issues of it, because we do shoot a radio show on Tuesday, so the timing of it, it's not like I have much time to do something like this. We may even do it on air. We'll figure it out. And by the way, although I don't like to cross-pollinate, the link for that stuff is in my description. The Albert and Cody Show on Mixlr.com, Mixlr.com/The Albert and Cody Show. There you go. That's how it is. But anyway, so back to the episode. So this episode was a little different. All right. So just where the other episode left off, we kind of, and I'll get back to the Ruby thing in a second. We kind of go to the militia. The militia is being under attack by obviously a friend who became a Deadite, and is now killing people and turning them into Deadites. Now Ash and company get mistaken for government thugs, and they get captured. And for most of the episode, they're thought of as the enemy. Meanwhile, you have almost like a zombie movie. This guy is going around picking people off and transforming them into Deadites as it goes. Now, a couple of really interesting things in this episode. One was Ruby coming out of the ash, Lucy Lawless naked. We got to see some ashy titty. It was beautiful. Like what I did there, ashy titty. Yeah, I did that. Sexy. I mean, if you want to see what she looks like naked in a sexy way, watch some of season 1 Spartacus. That's all we got to say about that. Still a sexy woman. And so, okay, that's some interesting crap right there, right? She came out of the ash and was naked, and did she die? Did her body get reformed? And she was crushing bones as she was getting up. What really? And she's obviously made a deal with the Deadites that she's broken. So who and what she really is, and what pact? How far did she go to try to track Ash and the book down? I mean, we're not sure. And okay, and the other thing is, our lady cop friend and Ash spend some time together, and women just cannot resist Ash. and I like that about his character. And so they have their moments together, and she kind of has a little deal for him. And basically, in this episode, we kind of split up where people went. So you had the A and B squads. The A squad is Ash and the lady cop, sexy lady cop. She's on one side, and you had Paco and Kelly on another side, and they're doing their things in the woods. And our boy, he's trying to figure out what kind of dude he is. Because like he's just trying to figure out what could be his weapon, what his real role is. Like he wants to be more badass, and there's that dynamic, and there's some funny scenes out with them, and especially the scene of crushing the dude in the pickup, and like, maybe I'm a pickup guy, and then the Deadite wasn't fully dead, and then all the blood that gets everywhere. It was pretty cool, pretty over the top with the gore, and I thought it was great. Meanwhile, in the cellar where Ash and the lady cop are locked up at, we get the one Deadite just trapped in there with them, and he's trying to kill them. There's a lot of lighter fluid, a lot of things that can blow up, but Ash and the lady cop manage to overtake him and kill him using her plan to lure him in. At the same time, Paco and Kelly get really good at what they're doing, and they end up capturing, all the militia dudes, and they're all captured, and at the end of the episode, you have one final Deadite show up, and the sidekicks take him out in like a few seconds. And Ash is like, see, in this war, we're all on the same side. And they're like, we get that now. Untie them, we were never your enemies. And that's all it was a misunderstanding between the two sides. And now that they realize that they're cool. Now here's the thing, here's the twist. There's a couple of twists in this. And let me give you the twist. And the first twist is, there's a very like hokey, like me and my gang, like Scooby-Doo type of ending, where he's like, we got to go back to the cabin, and you guys, all of you, are a special part of my heart, and you guys are great. And then he bounces on them, and we know why he bounces on them, because they don't know where the cabin is, and Ash figures the cabin is the concentration of evil, where even Ash was possessed in the cabin, you know what I mean? So he doesn't want to take them anywhere near that cabin, and that's been going on. That's the theme for the last few episodes, and now even more so, he's really starting to like these guys, and they're badass as shit. So I'm sure part of him feels that if he fails, they're his failsafe, but he doesn't want them around, especially the cabin. And and as for Ruby, she gets her car back. She realizes the hand is missing, and she pops a secret thing to get the dagger out, and then goes off in her car. And the reason why I say that is because now it's time for twist number 2. The twist. And twist number 2 is the fact that the hand is already at the cabin. Hand at the cabin. And I'm thinking, are we gonna get a evil Ash? Maybe a little evil Ash action going on. Maybe. I mean, who knows where this is going? And only 3 more episodes left to the season. Seeing as how this is episode 7 already, 3 more episodes left because remember, only 10 episode season. I can't wait to see where they're gonna go with this. Now, what am I gonna give this? This episode, I'm gonna say, was really good. 4 out of 5 in my opinion. I thought it was a great episode. A lot of fun, a lot of gore, good banter. I just enjoyed the ride thoroughly. And I'm really looking forward to like where they're gonna go with this. The next episode, I believe, is called Ashes to Ashes. All right, and gonna be fun, right? All right, so that's enough out of me. So click it up if you like it, comment if you must, subscribe if you can, and please, please, please share the video. Yeah, and share the love, grow the channel. Let's build a bigger, better, badder Alert Wolf channel together. And I need you guys to do it. Spread the love.